Hello, can I help you, mate?
Still alive? It's been 3 days.
Yeah, like Jesus. Do you see the bloke down there?
We all thought you died. Again.
No, really, do you see him down there?
No.
Yeah, him, down there, the bloke in the wheelchair.
Perhaps it's a ghost.
What kind of ghost doesn't have any legs?
Remember the leg incident?
Oh.
The ghost of a former patient.
Yeah, just staring at me. It was creepy.
I can see how that would be upsetting, but I doubt it's a ghost.
No?
It's probably your guilty conscience. You did chop off both a man's legs for no good reason.
No, I had a reason. It was to beat a record.
Denial.
Well, I don't believe in that psychobabble, so what else you got?
Hallucinations caused by drugs?
No. Mm-mm.
That's denial.
Well, whatever it was, I'm sure that it was just a temporary incident. Good day to you, Dr. Heroin.
Do I even need to say it?
These ghosts have got some nerve. I've got to get sober.
And I've got to get rich, so if you wouldn't mind.
No, Vera, I mean it. I'm going cold pheasant, sober as a friar.
Friars are notoriously drunks.
Fine, whatever. Point is, I'm off for drugs.
You say that every Monday, Edward. I don't have time for this.
Oh, come on, don't make me beg.
Nobody wants that.
Vera, Dr. Morphine, please.
It won't be easy, you understand?
Yeah, tell me about it.
I consider it a great truth that the vast multitudes of drunkards could stop drinking today forever if they would. But they won't. A man drinks because he likes to drink or likes to be drunk. Reverend John E. Todd.
Well, no offense to the good Reverend, but I don't think it's as easy as all that.
Addiction is a moral failing. You drink because you want to drink and don't stop because you don't want to stop.
Oh, I have no problem with drinking. I'm great at it. It's the drugs I got to get off.
Be serious.
I am!
Well, I'm sure the same logic applies. Between the four of us, we're bound to find something you hate more than you liked, either.
Sorry.
Step 1, we remove the tank.
Fire now! Oh, be careful with her.
No.
Step 2, experimentation.
At this point, I'll try anything.
Yes, you will. Aversion therapy.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Cocaine.
And you're sure this is cocaine?
Mostly. Mustard blasters.
It's really starting to burn now.
2 more minutes.
I can smell my flesh roasting.
2 more minutes.
So how is your day going?
Prayer.
For God gave us a spirit, not of fear, but of power and love and self-control.
So what exactly is it like being married to God? Does he do the dishes every once in a while?
Nightshade elixir.
It's a lot sweeter than I expected.
It's poisonous.
Horse blood antibodies.
Where did you get horse blood?
Coffee enema.
No! Absolutely not.
You said you'd try anything.
A man has got to have his limits.
Hydrotherapy.
Are you kidding me? That's bloody boiling.
It's supposed to be.
I'll get scolded if I sit in that.
You're supposed to.
Forget it. I'm not doing that.
Nurse Chloroform, brew the coffee.
No. I'll get in. Fine. Oh, it's hotter than hell in here.
Good. You have to sit there until you pass out.
Isn't that dangerous?
What's your point?
Personally, I think you could be a little more supportive in my personal journey of self-betterment, Vera.
Perhaps if your personal journey of self-betterment had come earlier, we wouldn't have thought you died, Edward.
Cheer up, Eddie. You could use a bath.
Don't drown.
I'll sit with Edward for a little while. I want to try one more technique.
Oh yeah? And what's that?
The talking cure.
Seriously?
You did say you'd try anything.
Is this where we talk about how my mum did nug me as a child?
Did your mother hug you as a child?
Oh, of course she did. She bloody smothered me.
What about your father?
Oh, I don't know. He buggered off before I was born, leaving me mum to scrape and save on her own while he was off God knows where without a care in the world. I honestly don't think about it much, to be honest.
Clearly.
Listen, Alexandra, I know we're trying to get me out of this slump here, but just one more hit of ether for the road.
At this temperature, it'll probably kill you.
Alright, what if I got out of the bath?
When did you start using ether, Edward?
I don't know. Ages ago. Who can remember? I guess maybe college, I think. Yeah. Would have been when I joined the Royal College of Surgeons. Bunch of posh, pompous pricks, the sons of barristers and industrialists. I was just some bastard nobody from the dockyards.
Is that why you started using ether? Feelings of inadequacy?
Oi, nobody said anything about being inadequate. Nothing about me is inadequate.
You just said you were a bastard nobody from the dockyard.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about that.
Would that have anything to do with your worry about going back to scraping the skin off of the gears?
Where did you hear that?
You screeched it at Mr. Nyde when he first started here, remember?
Oh yeah. You think he holds that against us?
Absolutely not. But let's try and stick with you, Edward. Can you tell me a bit about working at the dockyard?
Not much to tell.
What sort of work were you doing?
The usual work.
And what's that?
Surgery. Usually the dockyard surgeon's a good job. The Navy fills it with one of their good old boys with 20 years of experience and a list of hospital references as long as me arm. But the big Navy lads have got broad shoulders, and there's 1,000 cramped places in which accidents can happen. Sometimes somebody sticks something somewhere they shouldn't, and the surgeon just can't reach.
Get it off!
I see Q4!
Get the boy!
Edward!
You'd think you'd get numb to it after a while, but it never goes away. The smell of it sticks so far up your nose that you have to spit to get it out. And the sound.
Watch it, boy! He's gonna bleed out!
I'm trying, I still keep slipping!
Faster!
By the time I stopped fitting under machinery, I was old enough to get me license, and I thought that working in a hospital would be different. But it's the same bloody knife and the same bloody screaming.
And the ether?
It blocks out the smell and the sound.
You didn't have to go to surgical college. Why didn't you choose something else?
No good at anything else. Couldn't I improve that, eh? Oh, come on, what are you crying about? It's only surgery.
It's not that. It's all my fault. Quinine's gone.
Of course not. If I had my head on straight, maybe I would have listened to you and none of this would have happened. That's why I've got to kick this thing. Alright, come on. Bring on the next technique. hopefully something outside, because I am sweltering in here.
I'm going to write you a prescription.
Perfect. I knew there had to be a quick fix for this somewhere. Thank God for the miracle pharmaceuticals.
You're to follow it strictly to the letter.
Fine. Well, if you write me a prescription for Miss Abby Synth miracle pills, I am going to be pissed. I don't understand.
I don't think you should quit ether.
Did you not hear any word I just said? Ether's a problem.
I think it's more of a coping mechanism.
It's seriously affecting me.
In ways that are both negative and positive.
My memory is shot to hell. I actually cannot remember Vera's last name half the time.
She wouldn't notice.
I wake up in bushes.
And they're thriving nicely.
And I'm having hallucinations.
They're not as bad as you think. Edward, at this point, I don't think removing your ability to self-medicate would be helpful or healthy. Now, if you cut out the other drugs...
Cocaine?
Yes.
Laudanum?
Yes.
Alcohol?
Especially. And agree to regular therapy, I believe we can begin to move you towards a healthier mental state where you won't need ether anymore. But until then, removing it entirely will only be harmful to you.
So that's it then. No more drinking and a chat once a week and I'll get to keep my ether?
On one condition.
Oh, here it is. Alright, what have I got to do? Dress nicer, stop filling out my paperwork, stop stealing from the charity box?
No. You have to use some of your ether on the patients.
Oh. Well, I think I can manage that.
Good.
What's this?
A bill. That'll be £50 for today's session.
Gentlemen, today we have a date with destiny.
Long time coming.
A plan executed to perfection.
My brilliant plan.
That doesn't matter now.
I assure you that it does.
It's all coming together, Legless James. The stage has been set, the players are cast, and within a mere few hours, we will finally bring down the curtain on the Sawbones Society.
Is that a coherent analogy?
Oh, shush.
I'm sorry, I'm just shocked.
And it's all thanks to you, Quinine. Without your duplicity, we would never have gotten this. Quinine, take a bow!
I'm good, thanks.
So modest. I can't imagine it was easy pretending to be that reprehensible surgeon's son.
I told you it would work. There's no way that idiot knows how to count.
And today, on this glorious day, we will finally expose our master plan to the light, where goodness rightfully belongs, and also bring the Sawbones into the light, but they're evil, so they're in the darkness, and that's part of the problem.
You were doing so well.
I know!
Would you like to workshop the speech a bit? Maybe write another draft?
Yes, please!
Gentlemen, we have an appointment for noon.
wonderful day for a picnic, isn't it?
Yes! I feel as though we never get out of that hospital.
That's because you never let us out of the hospital.
And yet you keep sneaking off to brothels anyway. Funny how that works.
Edward, come play around.
Yeah, alright. Yep. Oh, this. Hey, didn't you say Uzen was coming today, Vera?
Yes, he said he had a date with Destiny or something.
I have a date with destiny! Too long have I suffered under your duplicity and violence. You've taken everything from me. My wealth, my reputation, you've even taken my pocket watch. But no more will you be allowed to roam our streets unchecked. Today, Sawbones, you meet your destiny!
What? I said, too long have I suffered under your duplicity and violence.
Why is he standing so far away?
It's probably the guilt. He's distancing himself from the medical profession by literally distancing himself from medical professionals.
What do you suppose that he's saying? Dunno, can't hear a bloody thing.
Dr. Harrison, we can't hear you. Come closer, get!
But that's not as dramatic! Oh, forget it.
Dr. Hausen, welcome to the Sawbones Society picnic.
Silence, you infernal banshee!
Oi! You cannot talk to her like that.
Thank you, Edward.
She is just a regular banshee.
Thank you, Edward.
Regardless, I am not here for pleasantries and tea cakes. I am here for revenge!
Revenge for what, exactly?
For what? What do you mean for what? You bloody well know for what!
No.
For blackmailing me out of my fortune, of course!
I did that.
For disparaging my reputation!
That too.
And most insultingly, for repeatedly breaking into my home and costing me a fortune in window repairs!
My bad.
Miss Chloroform, I'm surprised at you. Is that what you've been getting up to on your days off? It's hardly ladylike behavior.
Oops.
Crimes I hold you personally responsible for, Miss Morphine. The actions of your inferiors are yours to bear on the cross!
Me? I don't even know half of what they get up to.
That's really for damn sure.
I demand you atone for their crimes!
Oh. Well, all right. Nurse Chloroform, please apologize to Dr. Hosen.
No.
Well, I tried.
You did not try!
Aye, you try getting Clara to do something that she don't want to do.
Well, glad that's settled then. Will that be all, Dr. Hosen?
Oh, if it were just me that your insidious organization had wronged, perhaps your pathetic attempt at restitution would be enough. But I'm afraid your actions have affected more than just myself. Allow me to introduce the Asclepius Association. Look upon the faces of your enemies.
Do you recognize any of these people?
Nope.
Of course you don't. You're too self-absorbed to realize the pain that you've left in your wake.
Oh!
He's talking about you.
But I'm talking about you, Mr. Ether.
It's you? You're not a ghost?
No.
So, you've really been stalking me? I ain't been hallucinating?
No.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Remember the leg incident?
Oh.
But if you were alive, then... Oh, you legless bastard! Do you know the emotional turmoil I have been through? I almost quit drugs!
You should quit drugs. No one should be operating while they're under the influence.
Oh, I knew that there was no consequences for my actions. That is just something people said.
No. That's not the lesson here.
Silence, fiends! It is time to dole out justice by first revealing every step of my master plan.
I don't know if that's necessary.
Oh, but it is.
It seems like it would take an awful long time.
Oh, it's quite complex. You wouldn't get the nuance without it.
Fine.
First, Mr. Narcotic slipped the letter onto the front door with the fake contest, putting you at each other's throats. Next, I stole your dentist from under your nose and turned them against your organization with a plethora of deadly traps.
I'm sorry, you stole my dentists?
But, like a cockroach, you resisted every attempt to be squashed.
That's two coherent analogies.
And we had to try a different approach.
You all actually believed he was Mr. Ether's son.
I didn't. Just for the record.
Oh, son.
You let our little spy into your beloved hospital, completely unaware that he took every little detail and brought it right back to us. In fact, all of your sinister secrets were laid bare before us. You didn't even know we were in the hospital that night. And now the very urchin that you welcomed into your home will be a part of the very association that will be responsible for your destruction. Asclepius Association!
What do I do with this?
Shoot.
I don't think so. Give it to my assistant.
I'm here to seek my revenge on that filthy urchin and con woman, Miss Abby Sind. You ruined my business, and you will rue the day that you assaulted my—
Wait, hold on a minute. You're a woman?
Oh, look, another one. What a surprise.
Yes, of course. Anyways, you will rue the day that you assaulted—
Have you been a woman this whole time?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Oof, mate. Typical.
I'm not surprised.
This is why I broke your windows.
No, of course not. Quite the contrary, actually. I have nothing against ladies. In fact, some of my best maids are ladies. I'm just curious why you didn't say anything sooner.
Oh, I had terrible laryngitis. It only cleared up yesterday.
Why didn't you mention you had laryngitis?
None of you seemed quite competent enough to help.
Wait, hold on. She weren't no lady when we knocked around. I would know. I went right for the tender spots.
Not that it would matter if you was, mind you. I'll beat up a lady corner as just the same as a man. And that is feminism.
No. That wasn't me that you assaulted. You brutes attacked my husband.
Well, your husband bloody deserved it for trying to con my girl.
If your girl was dumb enough to fall for that, then she deserved to be conned.
Hey. That's it. Put 'em up.
Gladly.
You got this one, Abby?
I'll shove that stupid mask down her throat.
Yeah, all right.
Mr. Narcotic, please, the plan. Remember the plan. A coordinated attack against the Sawbones. Don't you want to see the end of the Sawbones Society?
Apothecaries are outdated.
I'll kill you, you stupid pharmacist!
Ugh, fine, whatever. Even with this unusual revelation and this unfortunate sidetrack, it is still 5-4. Asclepius Association!
Oh, actually, may we have a word?
What is it?
Oh, well, it's simply that we were under the assumption that we were working for you.
Yes, and it seems like we should have been working for the Sawbones all along?
Yes, I sent for a dentist nearly a year ago. Nurse Chloroform had to fill in, and she is far too delicate for that sort. Far too delicate for that sort of work.
Oh, and we do apologize for that.
Oh, yes, so sorry. It seems we were quite rudely deceived in this matter.
Oh, come now, Mr. Laudnam. I'm sure it was a simple misunderstanding on Mr. Housen's part.
Oh, nonsense, Dr. Kane. He clearly took advantage of our good nature and our love for dentistry in order to involve us in his business.
Oh, really? Now, let's not argue in public.
Oh, no, we wouldn't want to be rude now, would we?
No need to apologize, my good sir. Your thoughts and feelings are always welcome.
Oh, thank you.
You are very welcome. And be that aside, if we are not in fact under your employ, Dr. Housen, then Mr. Laudnam and I simply feel like we should not be involved in a blood feud.
Oh, no, it would be terrible manners to go against our employers.
And we do apologize for the mix-up. Still...
Regardless, never mind, you could still assist us with destroying the Sawbones!
Given the recent developments, Mr. Laudnam and I believe that it's best if we part ways.
Get it!
Oh, we would hate to be rude.
Oh, we would hate it.
But it does seem to be the only proper course of action.
Are you serious?
Oh, deadly serious. It was lovely meeting you all.
Oh, yes, hopefully we get to meet you again soon.
But the Sawbones in the master plan, and...
I'm confused. What is happening?
I think they're trying to fight us.
Oh, you're doing a piss poor job of it.
Too right.
Silence! Even 3 to 4, our superior numbers will still overwhelm you! Asclepius Association! No, on this side! We blocked this in rehearsal!
I don't care.
Your job is done. Get out of the way.
The Sawbones might be underqualified manic drug addicts with little regard for medical procedure. They might be unkempt, unprofessional, and uneducated. They might be indecent.
Get to the point.
But they care about each other.
Mostly.
And I won't let you hurt them.
Oh, you detestable little whelp! I will not have you getting in the way of my plan with sentimentality!
Last chance, Quinn. Get out of the way.
My name's not Quinn. It's Quinine Edwards. And I'm not gonna let you hurt me family.
Oh, God.
Don't cry, Edward.
Come here, son.
Enough! I won't have you destroy my plan like this!
I thought it was his master plan.
No. His plan was a mess. My plan was flawless.
Hey!
And it only concerns you, Mr. Ether.
Oh, come on!
Ever since you took my legs, my life has been a living hell. People call me Legless James.
Well, you can see why.
My name is Michael!
Oh.
I made it my life's work to make you pay for the anguish you've caused me. I've been working behind the scenes this whole time to ruin your life.
Eliza's baby?
Congratulations on your bastard.
I told you all about the squirrels. You never listen.
Conning you into believing you abandoned your son was the icing on the cake. But convincing you that you were hallucinating dead patients was the cherry on top.
Wait, why didn't I know about any of this?
'Cause you're an idiot. And now it's time for you to finally pay.
Look, Legless James.
Michael!
Legless Michael. I'm sorry for all the pain that I've caused you. I was a different man.
Mostly.
Mostly. And after extensive therapy,
One session.
I've changed. I know I can never apologize for chopping off both your legs, but I am sorry. I hope that one day you can forgive me.
What? I don't care about any of that.
Beg pardon?
You owe me $5. I prepaid for my burial fee and I want my refund.
What? That's what you've been on about!
All I'm saying is don't offer a refund if you're not gonna give a refund.
So, what you're saying is, this whole thing with Quinai has been over $5? Over my dead body!
Give me the cash, you hacksaw.
You was caught no wheelbarrow. You ain't getting no refund.
I will literally shoot you.
Well, then you can take the $5 off me, corpse.
Vera, do something.
No, he's right. We don't do refunds.
Vera!
Fine. Here. You've been officially refunded. Our apologies for the inconvenience.
All right. Cheers. Have a good day, everyone.
I challenge you to a duel for the honor of the Asclepius Association!
Dr. Hausen, really? Your entire association is departed. Aren't you done with this yet?
King combat! Let's have it!
If you insist.
Well, this isn't over. I can still go to the police, blackmailing, threatening my life, breaking an entry, all masterminded by you, Miss Morphine.
I told you, I have no control over Clara. I'm a scoundrel.
It doesn't matter! I'm sure by the time they start looking around, they will find plenty to put you away for.
Are you sure about that?
You?
I'm not sure the authorities would trust a man who's been carefully documented on 3 counts of trespassing. Not to mention the breaking and entering.
What?
Or were you looking for northern fire beetles then, too?
It doesn't matter! The authorities will never take the word of a body snatcher. You're liable to be hung for it!
Good thing I'm not a resurrectionist then. I'm just a gravedigger. A perfectly law-abiding citizen.
Damn right!
So what'll it be?
Well, I'm not sure I followed all of that, but better luck next time, I suppose.
This isn't over.
No, I'm fairly certain that it is. Good day, Dr. Hausen.
Ta. Do you think you've won? Just because you've put me off temporarily doesn't mean that you've seen the last of me. I will see the Sawbones Society destroyed if it kills me.
I think you should go and have a lie down.
You and your entire band of cohorts will not be allowed to walk the earth unpunished. I will see to it that you see the repercussions of all your actions.
What are you going on about now?
This!
Wait, where did you...
Such a dangerous set of secrets to leave lying around.
Give me that!
Take it. I have everything I need from it. The day of reckoning is coming. Poppy Bright, and for all the criminals hiding in your walls. Good day, Miss Morphine. Good day.
Dr. Morphine, it's your turn.
Hurry up, Vera!
Hi, I'm Ashley Dvorak, and I play Mr. Narcotic on Sawbones Society Season 2. Yeah, surprise! I'm a woman! Mr. Narcotic is actually a wonderful, beautiful lady. The whole mix-up between Mr. Narcotic and the Sawbones is that Mr. Narcotic is mistaken for her husband, another plague doctor, Mr. Narcotic, for selling some miracle pill to Abby Synth's girlfriend. They mistakenly beat up Mr. Narcotic, the husband, and Mr. Narcotic, myself, gets my revenge on the Sawbones by beating up Abby Synth. So before pharmaceuticals were commonly used, it was believed that the body was divided up into 4 humors: yellow bile, black bile, blood, and phlegm. These would be unbalanced if a person became diseased, so the practice was just rebalancing the body. So if you had too much blood, you would just drain some of the blood, so that's why commonly leeches were used to just drain out a person's blood. When pharmaceuticals came into play, this was still sort of the widely accepted theory that the body would become balanced and unbalanced. Drugs were used for the psychological effects they produce and the reaction that one's body had to them. So rather using pharmaceuticals to treat a certain part of the body, like you would use ibuprofen nowadays to treat a backache, they were simply used to just restore balance to your body. A normal state of body was prioritized, so for example, high or low blood pressure, the heat of your body, quality of urine, or your pulse rate, for example. Pharmaceuticals were often ground up to different degrees of fineness and added to water or alcohol to create a solution, and those would make different types of products such as creams or ointments or pills. Natural products were used in most pharmaceuticals, and in drug production these were normally mineral or botanical bases. Alkaloids were the first pharmaceuticals made from plants, so for example quinine, which was a medication used to treat malaria. Many of the first used pharmaceuticals were anesthetics, such as morphine, cocaine, chloroform, and ether, some names that you're probably familiar with. So Mr. Narcotics and Mr. Narcotic, the two of them, they're pharmacists that really understand that you don't make your money by properly curing somebody, you know? You wanna keep your customers coming back. Mr. Narcotic and Mr. Narcotic are running a 19th century scam called the Gold Cure. It began when they started distributing pamphlets called like marital health in public washrooms and just unsuspecting places that young men usually would find themselves in. So they would read these pamphlets and become convinced that their natural body functions, such as a woman's period, are like caused by disease. So then they would contact the quack doctor on the pamphlet, so in this case it was the narcotics, and they would tell them that they had a awful, terrible disease that could only be cured in like one of 2 ways, or 2 ways. The first way is mercury, which was commonly used to treat syphilis, so a lot of people would be convinced that they had some sort of STI. A lot of the symptoms of mercury treatment were sweating, rotting noses, and bad breath, and it was really obvious if you were being treated with mercury. So the young person doesn't want to be treated with mercury because it's horrible, so they begin to freak out and cry. And the very nice quack doctor will say there's another treatment, which is the golden cure. So the gold cure is actually just a little vial of gold flakes, and it costed £500, which is like the most insane price. No one could ever afford it. Which the doctor understands and tells the patient that, you know what, it's fine, you can pay it in installments. So they either realize they've been scammed after a while, but they won't go to the police because they feel like a complete idiot. Or they don't realize, which kind of have to be a complete idiot not to realize, and they have to keep trying to pay off this impossible sum with like a 50% interest, and they'll never be able to pay it back. So this was a widely run scam, but there's not very many records of people being sued for it because nobody wanted to admit that they either got scammed or had an STI. So thank God the Sawbones know what they're dealing with scams, especially Abby, because yeah.
Not now.
Could I maybe sample a little bit when you're all done there?
Sure thing, mate.
Thank you.
You've seen me have more. It's fine. Maybe you should have some sugar. Maybe you'd be less like this.